This week's Job with Jason. This week we have an exciting edition of Job with Jason. The market is going crazy, so everyone's calling me up and saying, dude, what the heck is going on? So in January, we rolled in with one of the highest stock markets of all time. Then we had the coronavirus come into play, which affected the worldwide economy, and the stock market got kind of crazy and started going down because of the coronavirus, right? People started pulling their money out of the stock market and putting it into the bond market, which pushed the interest rates really low. And now today we had an emergency Fed rate cut, one of the biggest since the financial crisis. They cut it 0.5 point, okay? So what does that all mean in the grand scheme of things, right? Stock market's still pretty high, to be honest with you. But these low rates, we have low inventory in Houston area, and we have low interest rates. Some realtors have told me they've had up to 10 to 15 people out looking at houses on open houses. So people are looking around. But let's just go back in time. 2018, interest rates were 5%, maybe a little bit more, okay? So on a $500,000 house or loan amount, that mortgage payment is $2,149. Today, if the rate's around 3.125, that's what they are on a 30-year fixed for really good credit in that range, okay? Payment $1,750, saving over $400 a month, or about $25K over 5 years. So people who are selling and buying now have this $25,000 basically to play with, and they don't want to miss their window from selling the house and capitalizing on this low interest rate. Literally save you $25K over 5 years. So they can afford to lower the price of their house. They can afford to pay a little bit more. So we're creating this frenzy for purchasing power. Number two, I have a lot of clients calling me right now saying I got a lot of equity. Limited inventory means higher price points. So I have a lot of equity. I can refinance and pull cash out. So I can either invest into another business, or I can pay off all my debt and become debt free. So those are two things. One guy actually called me and said, man, I've been wanting to do a franchise, and I need the cash to do it at 3% or 3.25% rate. That's a lot cheaper than I'd find out in the open market. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the franchise now. So use this house to do that. So if you have any questions, you need a good game plan for either purchasing power this summer or maybe just investments, just give me a call. I'll be happy to help you out. My number is 281-882-8888. Talk to you soon.